This is week 17, which means I'm 4 weeks out, 1 month away from my show. And as usual, I am so excited. We are getting into the home stretch. So like I mentioned last week, my coach has told me that I'm basically about as lean as I need to be, so we don't have to do any real changes to my nutrition and workouts. So all of that is still the same. I'm still like 14-20 calories a day, 5 days a week of strength training, plus 3 30-minute sessions of cardio a week. So since my nutrition hasn't really changed, I've really kind of gotten into the routine of and I know what I'm pretty much going to eat every day. And so I thought I'd give you a look at that. So my habit before I go to bed is I plan on my food in MyFitnessPal and I use that to calculate my macros for the day. And then I'm a pen and paper person. So in the morning, I still write it all down in my daily journal. And I write out it's my food for the day, my workout plan, my to-do list. And it helps me kind of get all my food ready. So especially if I go into the office for the day, I want to make sure that I bring everything that I need to. So this is a total typical day that I usually have. I start off with some oatmeal and I'll sweeten it with a little bit of honey, some cinnamon, eat that. Then I go to the gym and then I have a peanut butter and jelly tortilla after the gym. And recently my peanut butter quantity has been lower and lower as my fat macros have gone down, but it's still a nice place. The tortilla with the peanut butter and jam is kind of a nice place to kind of tweak macros as I need them. So if I need a little extra fat, I'll add a little more peanut butter or take it away as needed, depending on what I'm in the mood for my snacks. So my lunch and dinner are just boring, but I've really enjoyed eating this meal and I've eaten it every single day for weeks now. It's just poached chicken breast with lentils, and I cook the lentils in chicken broth, so that adds a good amount of sodium, and so I'm able to keep my sodium levels pretty consistent. And then I add a little red chili flake to add a little spice, and I think it's really yummy to eat every single day. And for my snack, I now have in the usual rotation my protein shake and almond milk spun up as an ice cream from my newly acquired Ninja Creamy. I love this snack. It makes me feel full and I just feel really happy to eat it. And last week when I ate it, I started eating with granola, but my husband finished my whole bag of granola. So I got Frosted Flakes at Costco the other week, just kind of because it looked really appealing. And from a macro perspective, it's low fat and helps me hit my carb macros. So I have totally been eating it. And it's probably more sugar than most people eat during prep, but it doesn't seem to have negatively affected me, so I am still eating it. And then my snack was also kettle corn, because I'm slowly working through this bag of kettle corn. But that's a thing that I kind of sub out depending on what I'm in the mood for. I regularly rotate from goldfish crackers or kettle corn or some other kind of crackery kind of thing. And then the fats and carb macros are all pretty similar there. And where I'll adjust depending on what I'm in the mood for eating, I'll just adjust my peanut butter and jelly to kind of offset those differences. So yeah, I space out my meals. Usually I eat every kind of 3-ish hours, and it's kept me up through each day, and I feel pretty satisfied. I'm not hungry. I do miss snacking out of boredom, but I don't crave eating certain foods. So it's been a surprisingly okay experience, I guess. So this week I also did something I wasn't originally planning on doing. I went to a pole class. I've had these 2 pole lessons left over from a package I had bought with my friend before I even had started work. And we just have not been able to find time to use up these classes. Originally I'd planned to like just finish it up after the competition, but just for whatever reason this week we thought, what the hell, let's just take these 2 hours and get them done while we can. And yeah, it was just fun to get back on the pole. Kind of gives me something to look forward to for, I guess, if I have any post-show blues. I know that I can kind of like spend more time pole dancing again. So yeah, it was just a fun, very tiring 2-hour session, and I'm going to put the videos here just because I took them. But yeah, I love the sport. I think it really helps to build or continue to use muscles in the upper body that you don't normally really think about, just kind of like the way climbing does. And so you kind of, it's like one of those things where because you have so much fun doing it, you don't realize how much you're working out and you magically have muscles. So this week my weight averaged at around 99 pounds, which is just crazy. That's like 45.2 kgs. So things are still somehow dropping. And I think, I know you're not supposed to focus on the number, but it's still hard not to when, like, I've never seen that number before. I remember being in pretty good shape right after I graduated from college, and my first year of teaching after college, I got mono, and that during that period, I like hit 100 pounds or like right under, and I was thinking like, oh my goodness, I've never been this light before. So yeah, it's just so hard not to react to seeing that number. And I do know that it'll be a mental challenge to not fixate on the number once that number starts to go up again after the show and we have to go back to a more maintainable body weight. So I think that's something I have to kind of just keep reminding myself, even with every day that I weigh myself and get excited to see the result. I still need to remember, like, okay, but this is only temporary. It's going to go back up to a healthy weight, and that's still going to be really good for you as well. The other big news this week is that my suit came in. I ordered my bikini from Toxic Angels in the US. I think I mentioned it before. I sent in my final measurements. A few days later, they sent a tracking number, and it's already here. We did this a little bit earlier than I think they normally have you send in final measurements if you're domestic, and that was just to account for in case there are any delays for shipping internationally. But there are no problems whatsoever. So I'm so glad that it worked out, because again, I don't really know where to go in Taiwan to order these things. But so the package was much smaller than I had anticipated, but I guess, yeah, bikinis are small. They're not a lot of fabric. And it came in this cute little pink pouch. And I'm so excited to see, like, it is actually really, really pretty. It is so sparkly. I don't think the picture on the website really captured just like the crystals. They really sparkle in the sunlight. They have like blue, pink, white, purple crystals, like all on it, all creating like that shine. So it's pretty cool. I'm really excited, yeah, to have it and to get to start practicing posing with it. The suit bottoms look so tiny. I think the self-conscious part of me will need to definitely just wear it a lot and just get used to it, because it just looks so small. But I'm really excited to have it. So my coach told me to just start doing my check-in photos in the suit. And so I did that, and I practiced some posing in the suit as well to kind of get used to the feel of it. The funny thing for when I do my check-in photos now is my kids know the whole routine. Like every Sunday morning, I'm setting up my tripod, getting on my heels. And so this Sunday they hopped in front of the camera and they were like posing, and just goofing up for the camera because they knew that I was like setting up for it, which is kind of cute. So for posing, I'm definitely trying to have a lot more attention to detail. I even like screenshot this picture that someone had posted on Facebook as inspiration for my side pose, because I just feel like my side pose just doesn't look that impressive. To just kind of see like, okay, where are my ankles kind of not the same? I think maybe part of the answer is like, no, I know that part of the answer is my glutes just aren't that big. So if I were to do this again, then yeah, I definitely need to grow my glutes and my hamstring. But yeah, I kind of like did this side by side to also kind of remind myself like, well, you're actually not as far off as you think you are in your head. So it could, yeah, use it both ways as both encouragement and also to see like where I can improve. I also ordered my stage jewelry for the show, and again, I just did Amazon because I don't know where to go here in Taiwan for it. The earrings, I went probably as simply as I could. They're just dangly long earrings. I tried to like, I didn't want to get a length where it would hit my shoulders, or a size that would feel annoying, like if I was like brushing my hair. They kind of remind me of like these, we had earrings very much like these when I was in show choir in high school. And it's too bad I still don't have them somewhere. And then I know from all the pictures, all the girls are wearing bracelets. So I just bought this set from Amazon that was also really convenient. It's all just simple rhinestones, but they're different widths. So I think I can just choose really easily, like maybe a thicker one on one arm and then thinner on the other. I don't know. Yeah, but like these are in, I don't have to think about it. I think they fit pretty well. I heard you don't want them like too dangly, like maybe this is sliding a little bit, but at least the elastic is like, makes it really easy to get on and off. So I'll take that. So that means I have everything that I need for show day. I have my shoes, I have my bikini, I have my jewelry, I have hair, makeup, tan, all like signed up for and paid for. So yeah, home stretch. I'm just gonna stay as consistent as I can and really focus on posing practice. Yeah, just really curious to see what the home stretch will look like, and I'll see you for next week. Okay, bye.